Whoa. Uh, Alright. You can blame Cruze for this, I guess. Uh, I went looking around and I found my old Yu-Gi-Oh deck. It's actually very crappy. Let me turn this up a little because I don't think you can hear me. Yeah, okay, how's that? A little better? Huh? 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 Okay, good. Alright, yeah, I found my old crappy Yu-Gi-Oh deck. This is actually a very crappy deck. I haven't bought a booster pack in, I don't know how long. I really don't plan on buying any more booster packs or anything. So, yeah, this is probably all you'll see. Alright, I got two of these guys because their high defense is good for tributes. I got one of these guys because he's a fiend and he has pretty high attack power, I guess, which is nice. Can't really see it. Let's see if I can just... Oh, come on. Okay, there, 18. That's pretty high. And I can also use him for tributes. Now, I have a few of these monsters like Blue Eyes, but it's not really Blue Eyes. I got one of these. It just has obscene high attack. I can't really see it because my camera is not the best quality. You see, it has 18 attack, or 28 attack rather. It doesn't have an effect. It's just a giant bug the size of like a zillion trees. Look at that. That's just, I mean, look at that. That's just huge. I mean, that thing just could like crush a city. Like crush your mom's face. Like under like one of those little talons. Look at it. Look at that. That's just huge. Alright. Next. Another one of those tribute 20 monsters. You just put it in face down defense mode and there you go, and you crush things. After you... Okay, this is the crushing thing. I got two of these in this deck. Basically just there to own. They're just raw power. That's it. Summon Skull. I have this card, 4 Fiends, and, you know, if you look at here, he's a Fiend. I have this special card for Fiends that I love using, and I'll probably get to it in a bit. I got two of these guys, just because it's nice to, you know, get the cards you want, and if you have two of them, it's fun just to cycle through and make your opponent get all the cards he wants out of their graveyard, and then get something like a Cyber Jar out and screw them over. It's actually quite entertaining. This usually is not in my deck. I lost quite a bit of cards. Actually, a lot of those cards are, like this one, are not usually in my deck. I actually lost quite a bit. Like, I couldn't find, like 10 cards. So I just threw in some random cards. I used to have 43 in this deck, and when I counted this, I only had, how much did I have? I had 32, so I'm missing quite a bit of cards through this deck. So, when this placed, there was this card, I don't even remember, it was a monk or something, and whenever it got flipped, you basically can choose 2 cards to put back into your opponent's hand. So that was nice when I was getting owned by monsters that they sacrificed a lot to tribute. So, yeah, but right now all I have is Hang, which is lame. So let's put this guy back. This guy, he is good for just pretty much raw power, like straight out raw power. Like as you can see, he's 21, no tribute, which is nice. But every time he attacks, he loses. I think he loses 200 attack. So first it's 21, then it's 19, then it's 17, and then I tribute him because that just. I'm not gonna. I don't want to lose any more life points. Alright, so let's put that in there. And this guy, I love this guy. He's one of my favorite cards. Not really because of his effect, but just because of the way he looks. He's just like, whoa, I'm just Gotta kick your ass, and I have a blindfold on. You can basically change his attribute, which is nice if your opponent's using an attribute-themed deck. So, yeah. And also, he's a plant, which is helpful, because of a certain card I have in here. I'm actually looking for more plants, which I couldn't find on the internet a long time ago. But yeah. And I got one of these, Wall of Illusion, which is nice to have. Trust me. These things are just unbelievably cool. You know, your opponent ritual summons something, you know, they can, like, okay, I got you now, I'm gonna attack that. Oh, boing! And I got two of them just for the pure annoyance of it. And this is, I love this card. I just add so much randomness to the game. It's just fun. It's the reason why I like, you know, roulettes and stuff. It's just random. Basically, you destroy all the cards in your field, draw 5 cards. If there's any monster cards, I don't know if you have to, let's see. You destroy all cards in the field. Yeah, if there's any 4-star or lower, you put them on face up or face down in the field. Or, you know, face up attack mode or face down defense mode. Which is really, really nice. I mean, this card can save you if they're in a mid sweep. You just play this card and they just go, they're gone. So that's a nice card to have. Now, Prickly Fairy, basically, you can't attack any insects while this thing's out. It doesn't really help, but it is a plant, so you'll see why that helps me later. Okay, this Slate Warrior is an awesome card. Okay, if you flip it, this thing gets 500 attack and 500 defense. Wow, that's 24 without a tribute. And if I wanted to, I could just put this guy face down or face up and go, okay, screw it. I have 19 attack. I'm attacking you anyways. So Slate Warrior is one of the best cards I own. This is an awesome card. I love this card. Yeah. Now this, hands down, is my favorite card. The Fairy King Trusendel or whatever. I don't even know his name. He only needs 1 tribute, as you see. He has 22. Oh, that's not very good. But do you know what his effect is? As long as this card remains face up, all plant-type monsters increase by 500 points. Oh, he's a plant. So that's, what is that, 27? Just off the bat? I mean, that's awesome. I like that. Here's another one of my favorites. Zarborg the Thunderblotch. He actually just looks like a guy with an afro. You can't really see it. Yeah, there you go. He's just like a guy with an afro. He has 24, which is nice, and he only needs one tribute. So, and his effect is pretty neat. When you summon him, you get to destroy 1 monster card on the field, which is nice, but there's a little drawback. If there are no monster cards on your side of your opponent's field, you have to destroy one of your own. So that's not so nice. But, in other words, this guy's awesome. Especially if you're getting swept. And this is one of my rare cards, I guess. Dark Ruler Hades. This helps me with Fiends galore. Basically, no trap card. Wait, is it no traps? Let me read it. As long as oh, okay. No effect monsters can hurt my Fiends. So someone throws out a Hain and is like, send that one back in your hand. I can be like, no, you biatch, you can't do that because this guy owns. So what I like to do is get a bunch of Fiends out in the field, and I like to put him on the field and get a bunch of Fiends, like Summon Skull or whatever, and then just dominate because they can't.